Okay, so I definitely just recorded an entire video and found out that the sound didn't work on it. I don't know how that happened, but I guess I'm going to attempt to re-record it. It's probably for the best, being that my dad walked in during the last video and was talking to me, and that's probably not interesting to any of you. Anyway, so I'm going to resume where I picked up on the video challenge. I've had a couple of busy days, including pool league night and then going out to the bar and such. So I've been slacking a little bit, but I'm going to make up for that right now. Today is day 16 of the video challenge, and it's talk about your favorite movie. And I actually have a couple of favorite movies that I really, really like. The first one being Debs. It's pretty much my favorite. Before I started dating my ex, I was lent a bunch of movies that she wanted me to watch. They were movies involving like lesbians and such. And this was one of them. And I watched it, fell in love with it, and I ended up watching it pretty much every night for a couple of weeks. I finally gave it back to her, only to go out and buy my own copy immediately, and watched it over and over again until I got somewhat tired of it, or until I wanted to watch other movies. That's my brother playing video games in the background. And I actually, while we were dating, didn't watch it too many times because she was a little bit jealous that I liked Jordana Brewster so much. So I have it now, and I've watched it several times since we broke up. And it's just one of those movies that I will watch if I'm in a really crappy mood or just need something to put on in the background so it's not so quiet, or like if I'm tired but I'm not quite ready to go to bed yet, I'll just throw it in and watch it or fall asleep to it. So yeah. Another movie that I can never really get enough of is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It has Zooey Deschanel in it, which is a big plus, and it's really funny. It's based on the books, which I've read. I read 3 or 4 of the 6. After that, I kind of just lost interest in them. They kind of got a little weird and off topic. But the first book was really good. The second one was okay. The movie's really, really funny. I really, really never get tired of watching that. And Alan Rickman as the robot is just awesome. He plays it perfectly. So yeah. Probably the last of the movies that I really get sick of watching is Serenity. It's the follow-up to Joss Whedon's TV show Firefly. It's got all the main cast in it. It's excellent. It's almost a standalone movie where you could watch it potentially without really seeing the series, which is kind of how they wanted to do it for people who hadn't seen the series. But having watched the series does help, gives you a lot of background on the characters. I was really invested in it when I went to see it, obviously, because I had seen the series multiple times. I went to see it 2 or 3 times in theaters, and since I bought it on DVD, I've seen it probably like maybe 25 or 30 times. It's just another one that I'll pop in randomly to watch when I'm bored or whatever. Other movies that I can't really get sick of watching, like the Disney Channel movies. I'm a big sucker for all that stuff. Motocross and Cadet Kelly, those kinds of things. I really, really love the Halloween Town movies. Those have been airing on ABC Family and stuff. I have them on DVD also, so I can watch them whenever I want. Hocus Pocus, also. That one I never get sick of watching. When I was growing up, my grandfather had it on like VHS tape that he recorded off the TV, so I had it readily available to watch all the time. Finally burned my own copy, which is missing. I don't know what happened to it. It's got to be around somewhere. I know I didn't lend it out, because the one person I would have lent it out to told me she didn't have it. So it's here somewhere, or I lost it, or somebody like ate it. I don't really know. But I'm going to have to get myself another copy of that, apparently. Yeah, I think that's really the main ones. I feel like if I prepare for these videos better, there'd be less of the rambling and awkwardness, but I never have time to. I just kind of find the motivation to make these videos and hit record and kind of talk out of my ass the whole time. So I apologize for that. Maybe one of these days I'll actually prepare ahead of time for the topic of the video, but then you guys wouldn't have as much of me rambling and being awkward. So, can't win, I guess. So yeah, I should be doing these videos semi-regularly now. I hopefully won't be around tomorrow, and I say hopefully because I'm supposed to be going to an Evanescence concert in Jersey, but since we're supposed to get a total accumulation of about a foot of snow and we probably have like 8 or 9 inches already, I'm hoping that those plans don't fall through because I'll be very upset. I know that further south in Pennsylvania they didn't really get much snow, they got rain, so all they really need to do is make it out of my area, and I should be fine, but I don't know, it's iffy. I guess we're just going to have to see how the weather is when I wake up. So, yeah. Alright, well I'm going to go. I hope you enjoy the repeated awkwardness of my videos. If not, you've stopped watching days ago and you're not watching this now. So that comment is kind of irrelevant. And I'm going to cut this off before I make a bigger idiot of myself with my awkwardness. And I will see you guys on Monday.